Hey guys! Hey guys, I'm so excited that this is the last week of this first block class, and I'm excited to show y'all what I've done with my blog, and I can't wait to see what y'all have done with yours. First of all, I created this blog because I didn't really have an idea in mind. So whenever I first started this blog, I titled it "This is for School," and then I was kind of stuck with the domain name, and so I kind of had to make this blog about learning. And I talk about in this homepage like how much I love to learn. And there's this quote about from Henry Ford that says, "Anyone who stopped learning is old, whether at 20 or 80." So I thought that that kind of went with the theme of my blog, and so that's where I took my blog, is just a learning blog. So then if you go to this little tab right here, my blog post, the only one that I wrote, is about journaling and learning. I'm a really big journaler, so those 7 journals are actually mine. They're all filled up, but those aren't all the ones that I have. I actually have like 4 more that are filled. But because I'm so passionate about journaling, I thought that I would write my first blog post about the benefits of journaling and how you can learn about life through journaling. And then go over to my contact page. And I didn't really know why I needed a contact page for this blog, except for the fact that it was part of my grade. So I just decided to say, hey, if you have any new topics that you want me to talk about, leave it here. And then my store, I didn't really know what to say or didn't really know what to sell. So I decided to sell a book necklace, which goes along with learning, then a learning journal, which goes along with, just like writing down the things that you learn throughout the day or throughout the week, and then notebooks because I love notebooks and I like them to be cute, and I'm more willing to write in them if they're cute. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I feel. So that's just a little bit about my blog. And then the main purpose, like I said, was just to write down random things that I learned throughout the day, throughout the week, and share it with y'all and share it with my audience. Some of the things that I learned while doing this was about the widgets and the plugins. I didn't really know what those were before this class, but it's been interesting to see, to like go onto other websites and see, for example, like the Instagram slider or this little section right here. It's interesting to see that other people have used those on their website, and I actually know what it is. I'm like, oh wow, I know what that is. So yeah, those are some things that I learned. And then another thing that I thought was really interesting was that was how much Google is actually involved in making websites and blog posts and stuff like that. And it's been interesting to look at my Google Analytics. I didn't realize how accessible that was. For some reason, I think of Google Analytics and I think of big businesses that use them, but I didn't really understand that someone like me, a college student, can actually use them to their benefit. And I also really like this is a blog. I'm not making any money off of it. This was just a practice one, but it's interesting to see how many viewers I have too, even though it's only our professor that's looking at it because I'm not really doing any advertising for it. But I just think that's really interesting, and I think if I ever start another website, I will definitely use Google Analytics and the tracking that's on the dashboard and on WordPress in the first place. I think those are really handy. And probably the most difficult thing that I experienced during this class was customizing. If y'all see my blog, it's pretty basic, and that's because, first of all, I didn't really choose a good theme for my blog, or a good topic. So I kind of just had to make it as generic as possible. Whereas if I were to do this another time for a different topic, I think my design would be a little bit different. It'd be a little bit more modern and less just basic. I don't really know how to describe this blog except for basic. But it was really nice to learn the different plugins and widgets and how those work together and how a blog comes together. And I think that this class and what I've learned is going to be beneficial in the future, no matter if it's working on my portfolio or working for another business and creating their own website. or creating another blog for myself. Whatever it is, I think all of this information that I've learned will be beneficial. Let me know what y'all think about my blog. Thanks.